Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Nick from the 4554 podcast, Merch in a Minute and 45 Live. So the last time I talked to you guys, I was still in New York. I'm actually out of New York now. That's a little crooked. I'm actually out of New York now. Ironically, I've now ended up in Nashville. I thought I was going to be home by now, but I'm in Nashville until November. So I guess that's what happens when you do a pretty good job on your campaign. Anyway, so content will still be a bit limited, but I did want to go ahead and deliver as promised. In the last video I talked to you guys, I said that I was doing the Q4 strategy guide at the beginning of September. I actually meant October, but I'm actually ahead of schedule, so I didn't realize that until somebody pointed it out last night. But I guess that's what happens when you're recording extremely late at night. But anyway, the Q4 strategy guide is out right now. You can get it just by clicking the link below. I think it's a pretty good guide. I took my best research that I've been doing over the last few weeks and the last couple months, and I poured it into it. What I would do if I were back in the 10 tier or the 25 tier or the 100 tier. I just kind of put myself back in those shoes and actually use some examples like last Q4 when my wife was in the 10 and 25 tier and how well she did. I put some screenshots of that in the guide as well. I also put a lot of the resources that I use to help my print-on-demand journey. I use a lot of the resources that other people around me have allowed me to take a peek into. So I'm really proud of the guide. I think that it's a great outline. And I tell everybody it's an outline for one specific reason. No one can tell you directly how to get success in your print-on-demand journey. Success is something different to everyone. But if it's someone that's out there and they're looking for an actual guide, okay, how do I start? Where do I start? I don't really have a basis. This is my first Q4. I've only heard of Q4, these things like that. This is what that's for. It's an outline. You take it, you make it your own, and then you build your success based off of that. I don't just keep it on merch. I touch on other print-on-demand platforms that I'm personally going to be using in terms of my Q4 journey this year. So, and I also actually include a few of the niches that I've been researching. Some I've already done designs for and they're up and selling, which is always good. So it's a real peek into everything. And I know I've already had someone say, Nick, why is it for sale? Why aren't you just giving it away for free? Well, to be completely honest with you, I try my best to give a lot of value. Every time I turn on this camera, every time I write a post, every time I turn on the microphone and do a podcast, I try my best to give a lot of value. And to be honest, it is a bit time consuming. I love what I do, don't get me wrong, and I can't wait to unleash a lot of the new content I have ready for everybody. But I don't necessarily think, and I used to think this, I don't necessarily think that there's anything wrong with me placing value on things that I've put up that will bring value. You guys know I give a lot of stuff away for free. I've given away, designs. I've given away, my local merch template that I've used to help me, land some accounts. So, I think with this strategy guide, I think it was important for me to just go ahead and, and put a value price on it. So I would definitely suggest, if you guys so obliged, to make the purchase. It's only $9.99. Also, you know what? And I'll say this much. If you're interested in being an affiliate, send me a private message on Facebook, or for those of you who have my email address, send me an email. I still don't know how you guys managed to get my email address, but it's okay. It's totally fine. But send me a private message. Let me know, and I can link that up for you so you can be an affiliate for it. I think that's another way to help bring value. I mean, if you guys are spreading the word, I really appreciate that. And if you can make some money off of it in the process, hey, I'm all for it. But other than that, guys, take care. We're about 7 days, about roughly 7 days away from Q4 starting. I touch on that in the guide too, so I don't think that it's going to automatically just start 50 shirts a day just because it's October 1st. Don't think that. But just stay positive, guys. Stay working. There's still time to prepare if you're not fully prepared for Q4. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.